I love New Year. The only downside is that it reminds me of one of the most embarrassing incidents of my life. It was at a lunch party at my grandfather's house, and my cousin had turned up with his new girlfriend, an elegant, glamorous, wealthy woman dressed in a fabulous electric blue frock, rather at odds with a rather scruffy turnout of my family. Well, I wanted to make her feel at home, so when she helped herself to a piece of apple pie for pudding, I offered her some cream. I gave the spray can of cream a really good shake, I aimed the nozzle at the pie, I squirted. I don't quite know what went wrong, perhaps it was the angles, but the cream, rather than adhering to the surface of the pie, bounced off it and coated itself all over the front of this wonderful electric blue dress, where the stain just grew and grew. The party broke up soon after that, as did my cousin's chances of getting married. That was one of those times when I really wished I could have gone back to the beginning and started again. I really wanted to make a fresh start. I expect a fresh start is something that lots of people want to make quite a lot of the time. We're human beings, we make mistakes. Sometimes those mistakes are relatively trivial. Sometimes we can really deeply hurt the people we love. And at those times we want to begin again. We want that fresh start. Well, I've got some really good news. In Jesus, there is always a fresh start. When God sent his son Jesus, the Word made flesh, he was doing something completely new. Not new to him, of course, but new to us. And because God has done something new, so you and I can start anew. In Jesus, there is forgiveness, there is new life, there is always a fresh start. A new year is a good time to think about fresh starts. So as 2019 begins, I wonder, what fresh starts do you want to make? I'm praying for a fresh start in 3 areas. First, I'm praying for a fresh start in our divided, angry political world, that we might be able to find a path to reconciliation, a way through these endless Brexit negotiations so that our nation can again be a force for peace in our world. I'm going to pray for a fresh start for the poor, for a juster society where all men and women can use their gifts to the full for the common good. And I'm going to be praying for a fresh start for our planet, that we might learn new ways of living in harmony with this beautiful world that God has lent to us. So I'll be praying for a fresh start in those 3 areas, but also I'll be praying that I can play my part in making those fresh starts happen. Because when I ask for a fresh start from Jesus, I find that I can use my gifts in his service all the more. So I wonder, where will you be asking for a fresh start in your own life as 2019 begins? Perhaps in your family, or in your community, or in your place of work. Remember, in Jesus there is always a fresh start, and that fresh start always begins with us. I hope you have a really happy and richly blessed New Year.